Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We'll read from Bhagavad-gita 16. Is there a stand so you don't have to put the book on your leg? Is there a mic stand or something? Help him. Chapter 15, text 16. Okay. Sharas chakshara evacha. Kshara sarvani bhutani kutastho kshara uchyate. Dravimo purusho loke sharas chakshara evacha. Kshara sarvani bhutani kutastho kshara uchyate. Translation: there are two classes of beings, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. In the material world, we are fallible, and in the spiritual world, the living being is infallible. Fallible means we make mistakes. That we have made a big mistake coming to this material world. And as a result of that, we have to suffer in various ways. So many people come to me and tell me, I have this problem, I have that problem, health problem, economic problem, family problem, legal problem. This material world is the world of problems. And people are lamenting, why do I have so many problems? What is the cause of all these problems? Sometimes people say, I don't believe in God. Because if there was God, He would not have given me so many problems. I am good, I am nice, so why am I suffering so much? If there was God, He should have come and massaged my feet. So the reason, actually there is God. So then if we are good and nice, why do we suffer? Why doesn't God stop that suffering? The reason is that we are not good, we are not nice, we are rascals, therefore we are suffering. We are not good means if we were good, we should not have turned away from Krishna's service. This is the original mistake. According to some people, one man a long time ago ate an apple, and therefore everyone is now suffering in this material world. One man ate an apple, and because of that, there are earthquakes and wars and plagues and SARS. Now there's a new kind of misery. So be careful next time you eat an apple. Because of this highly sinful activity, the whole human race has to suffer for all of eternity. Don't mind, but you're putting your hand on your foot and then again on Bhagavad-gita. So this is not very good philosophy. According to such people, if you don't believe this, you have to burn in hell forever. In Bhagavad-gita, there is a much more sane explanation. Karya karana kartritve hetu prakritir uchyate. Purusha sukha dukhanam bhoktritve hetu uchyate. Lord Krishna states that the combinations and permutations of this material world are going on under the agency of material nature. But the suffering and enjoyment that we perceive, that is caused by ourselves. So the suffering that we are experiencing, that is caused by ourselves. Because we have done wrong in a previous life, we are suffering in this life. And the root cause of all this is because we have turned away from Krishna. Fortunately, there is a remedy for this mistake. The mistake is forgetting Krishna. So the remedy is to remember Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has made the whole process very simple. Many people would come to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was living in Navadvip, and he would advise them as follows. Bhaja Krishna, Bolo Krishna, Gao Krishna Naam. Krishna bina keho kichu na bhaveho. He would tell them, Bhaja Krishna, worship Krishna. And Bolo Krishna, chant the name of Krishna. And Gao Krishna Naam, sing the name of Krishna. Krishna bina keho kichu na bhavehovan. No one should think of anything but Krishna. So it's good advice. It's the same advice as Krishna gives in Bhagavad-gita. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. That Krishna says, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and bow down to me. So many people would come to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and out of affection for him, they would bring many nice gifts. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in reciprocation, would give them very nice instruction. He would say that, well, you're being very affectionate to me. You're being very affectionate, actually, you see. Jadi ama pratishne hotake shabaka tabe Krishna beti rikto na gaibaya. But if you all actually have affection for me, then you please do one thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would tell the people. You don't talk about any other subject but Krishna. Ki bhojane, ki shayane, ki bajagarane, ahara nishad chinta Krishna balahavadane. Whether you are eating, or lying down to take rest, or staying up at night, day or night, whatever you do, think of Krishna and chant His holy names. So this is the simple advice. Think of Krishna. And then we'll say, well, how should we think? Then you can hear about Krishna from devotees.
நீங்கள் கிருஷ்ணரை பற்றி இங்கிருக்கின்ற பக்தர்களிடத்திலே கேட்டு அறிந்து கொள்ளலாம். ஸ்ரீமத் பாகவத்திலிருந்து கிருஷ்ணரை பற்றி முழுமையாக அறிந்து கொள்ளலாம்.
How Krishna in all his wonderful avatars is protecting and maintaining his devotees. How he protects his devotee Prahlad by taking the fierce form of Narasimha. How he appears to cheat Bali Maharaj in the form of Vamandev. But actually he gives Bali Maharaj more than he takes away. Because Bali Maharaj, he offered 3 steps of land, and Vamandev covered the whole universe in 2 steps. So, to complete the 3rd step, Bali Maharaj offered, you put on my head, you take me as your property. So Bali Maharaj gave himself to Vamandev. So in return, Vamandev gave himself to Bali Maharaj by becoming his watchman. So, Bali Maharaj gave away the universe, the Jagat, but in return he got Jagannath, who is the master of the Jagat. And Lord Rama, there are so many wonderful pastimes. There are so many wonderful pastimes which are sung by so many great devotees. The original Ramayana is composed by Valmiki, who was a dacoit actually. But by chanting the name of Ram, he became a great devotee. Narad Muni told him, you chant Mara, Mara, kill, kill, kill. But that gradually became to Mara, 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 Rama, 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 like this. So he became a great devotee and he composed the Ramayana. And that is famous in various regional editions also, just like here in Tamil Nadu, the Kumbha Ramayana is very famous, Tamil Nadu. So like this, by hearing about the pastimes of the Lord, we become attracted to Him. And in the Srimad Bhagavatam, we have the pastimes of Krishna, who is the original form of the personality of Godhead. So this is the most attractive. Sometimes it is misunderstood, because Krishna appears from the worldly point of view to be immoral in some ways. But we should understand this is all His glorious Leela. There is no trace of anything mundane in that. Krishna is a thief. What should you do with a thief? Lock him up. Put him in prison. You already said it. I said it in a different way. Or otherwise, he can just pay the police and then he can go on stealing. Or if he's a politician, then he can do openly. But anyway, thieves, politicians, we don't think these are very good people, generally. But Krishna is worshipped as Navanita Chora, butter thief. Krishna ran away from the battle. There's some program on TV, I saw the advertisement, Kargil heroes, something like that. So they're not glorifying as heroes people who run away. They don't give the Veer Chakra. We hereby present you the Veer Chakra because you ran away very fast as soon as one bullet was fired. He ran very fast. He could win the Olympic Games. So running away in battle is not considered very good. But Krishna is worshipped as Ranchor, he who ran away from the battle. In Gujarat especially, there are many temples of Krishna as Ranchor. Ranchor Rai Ki Jai. And similarly, Krishna is worshipped with Radha, Radha Krishna. So who is Radha? If we see Sita Ram, Sita is the wife of Ram. And with Gauri Shankar, then Gauri is the wife of Shankar. But at least from the perspective of Leela, Radha is not the wife of Krishna. So it would appear to be immoral that Krishna is with Radha. So it seems very strange that Krishna is worshipped as a thief, he's worshipped as a coward, and he's worshipped as an adulterer. Sometimes people criticize, but they don't understand that this is the transcendental nature of Krishna. Krishna is not subject to the morals of this world. He is simply enjoying from the absolutely pure transcendental platform. And if we remember Krishna's pastimes with faith and respect, we become purified. We become purified from the tendency to exploit material nature. That tendency to exploit material nature, which is manifest by the perverted desire to steal, to run away from danger, to consort with others' wives and so on. Krishna is infallible. He doesn't make mistakes. We make mistakes. We suffer in this material world due to our mistakes. But if we can rectify all our mistakes simply by remembering Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has simplified that process. You chant Hare Krishna and hear about Krishna. So please do that. We're simply requesting everyone, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, Bhaja Krishna, Bolo Krishna, and another time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Karo Krishna Shiksha. Worship Krishna, chant the names of Krishna, and learn about Krishna. By this simple process, your life will be perfect. This material life is misery. In the name of enjoyment, we are suffering so much. We are trying to be happy by watching TV, earning more money, having a very fancy hairstyle. I've got the best hairstyle here. It's called no hair, except a shikha at the back. This is the symbol that we're getting shiksha, but it's called shikha. So in this way we're trying to be happy, but we're miserable. In this way we are trying to be happy, but we are miserable. So instead of spending half an hour every day in front of a mirror combing our hair, we should get one bead bag and chant Hare Krishna. Instead of staring at our face in the mirror and thinking how beautiful we look, put a nice picture of Krishna and look at that instead. I'm seeing men, they're standing and they're combing their hair on and on for 10 minutes. 20 minutes. I don't know how it becomes better. I mean, if you comb for 10 seconds, that's all right. Then it's all in place. But then again and again they're combing. I don't know what benefit they're getting from that. I think it's just a symptom that they're too much attached to their body. And they're thinking that what better thing is there for me to do but to comb my hair and look at my beautiful face in the mirror. My face is so beautiful. No one else is appreciating, so at least I should appreciate. No one else is appreciating because you're as ugly as Satan. So better you get a picture of Krishna. Krishna is the supreme beautiful. Yang Shama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupam. He is the form of blackish beauty that is composed of inconceivable transcendental qualities. Even if you comb your hair for 23 hours a day, you can never be as beautiful as Krishna. So worship Krishna and you will become beautiful. You don't need to go to a beauty parlor, herbal beauty pack and put it on your face, all this mud on your face. People put mud on your face and you pay them 500 rupees for doing so. But that won't make you beautiful. That's not real beauty. Even this Aishwarya Rai, actually not very good. Materialistic people think she's very beautiful. But that beauty, that's only for exciting the lust or karma. Anyone who chants Hare Krishna is more beautiful than Aishwarya Rai because they get the beauty of the soul shines through their face. So you don't need so much makeup. Put on tilak, Vishnu tilak. If you have gopi chandan on the forehead and tulsi mala on the neck and tulsi mala in the hand and the blissful look of a devotee who is surrendered to Krishna, you'll be the most beautiful person in the world. Others may not appreciate, Krishna will appreciate. So our aim is to be appreciated by Krishna. Materialistic people, we can never satisfy them. However hard you try, they'll only find faults. But Krishna is very kind. If we sincerely offer him simply a leaf, flower, fruit or water, Krishna will accept it. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmana. Krishna says, if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, flower, fruit or water, I will accept it. So let us take up Krishna Bhakti very seriously and get free from the mistaken condition of material life and go to Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.